Woohoo! Welcome to another episode of Girlfriends in Football with your favorite gals, Sherry the commish, Dr. Beth the PT, and your girl Coach Desi. We are all in the house. All of us, actually none of us, can talk shit today. We'll get to that in a second. But I'd like to say thanks for joining us tonight. If you haven't already, click subscribe, hit the like button, whatever, follow, whatever other fun buttons you want to click, go for it. So we're here tonight, and I'm my tail's between my legs. Pretty sure we all feel this way. It was a rough weekend for all of us. Yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. What the hell? Like the entire NFL, like I felt like I was in like this upside down reality.
Yes.
It happens sometimes though, right? Like I feel like there's always a couple weeks during the season where you go, what happened? Like it was a full moon or Mercury was in retrograde or something or
and normally-
something was off.
everything I was talking about that I was expecting from my Bucs to be like on the upswing after the bye week and Baker Mayfield getting into it's backwards, it's wrong way, it's sliding down, and so that everybody disappointed this weekend. I think we're still carrying the bumminess around.
Yeah, if someone had told me, well, I kind of said it last week. I was like, the game of the week for sure is going to be Ravens-Lions. And then it was supposed to be the Eagles-Dolphins game. Like total snooze fest on both sides. But I will give it up. Lamar Jackson guys, we need to watch out. They are figuring it out. Beth, your poor Bills, y'all need to worry about.
We got to figure something out. We gotta get healthy.
Lamar was staying in the pocket. He was making connections. It was very magical. So, and you know how I feel about the Ravens. I'm not my marriage barely made through that Super Bowl. We won't go there, but but they looked great. They really looked great. And then the Lions, I don't really know what happened, but that was not the game I thought it was. In fact, I really kind of lost interest by, for sure, the early parts of the third quarter. Dolphins Eagle, I stayed up past my bedtime, y'all, trying to watch that game. And the Eagles, I'm not going to lie, the Kelly Green kind of looked good. So as much as I wanted those Dolphins to win, and as much as I was like, upside down world, please let
I know, right?
Win. I know Beth's cringing at me right now, but
I'm always happy for the Dolphins to lose.
Yeah. And then let's just throw this on there too. The Shorty Niners didn't do well either. My fantasy team sucked.
Neither did I. I lost my first game of the season.
Did you?
Do you know what I lost by?
No, I didn't look at that.
1.5 points.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah, it was like 125.5 to 127. And it wasn't like I had a bomb week. I mean, I had 125, but yeah, I was handed my first loss of the season. My daughter's trying to creep up on me here.
I saw that too. So I will say that I'm sitting there watching the 49er game, Monday Night Football, totally stoked. You know, it was National Tight Ends Day. I was like, let's do this.
That's not where I thought you were going.
George.
I was really hoping for more
tight ends
photos
all over the
posted
screen.
about tight ends.
Yeah.
We needed more
Wow.
communication about tight ends and
I
less
failed.
about football.
Dude, I didn't get that memo, but I definitely
Next year.
next year we're putting that on the calendar. But I have George Kittle on my lineup, as is Brandon Ayuk. I'm thinking Debo's out. Christian McCaffrey's kind of like meh. Like this should be like, I only needed like 25 points, which sounds like a lot, but like you, Beth, half my team is 49ers. So I had 49er defense, 49er field goal kicker. And I was like sitting here like watching this game and I'm like, how many errors and missed tackles, and we missed a field goal. Christian McCaffrey fumbled in the red zone again, back-to-back games.
So what's going on? I mean, Christian McCaffrey was like, what? And now all of a sudden, like, what?
He's dealing with an oblique injury, which I noticed early on in the game. He looked not himself. He wasn't moving fluidly like he normally does. I'm pretty sure he had like an abdominal binder around him. I couldn't exactly see, but there was some white covering underneath his gear. But as he warmed up, as the game got going, he got more fluid and looked more like himself. But after he fumbled this time, he put gloves on. So I'm like, bro, like, but can I say anything? He scored 2 touchdowns. So, I mean, I can and can't say anything. He's not on my freaking team. Someone snatched him up. I think it's your daughter. Maybe not. I don't know who's
I don't
got
think
him.
it's
But
my daughter.
actually, it might have been who I just played. But yeah, so he's banged up. Trent Williams, all pro, left tackle, wasn't there. So I was worried about Brock Purdy getting injured. And then we had Deebo Samuel out. He's actually got a stress fracture of the shoulder. So I think, Beth, let me pick your brain here. So he had like a shoulder injury.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all I had heard prior to that was like, oh, he's got this shoulder thing. And I had heard that he felt like there was like an electrical shock down the arm, like, so it sounded like maybe a stinger. So I was like, oh, they should be good to go. Boom. All of a sudden, like, I think it was like Monday morning. It was like, oh, Deebo's got a stress fracture of his shoulder. And I'm like, what? Like, what? So I'm guessing clavicle. I'm not really sure.
I don't know. I'm actually just going to Google stress fracture of shoulder because your shoulder isn't really a thing. Like, it's made up of a lot of things.
Right. I mean, I was like, a stress fracture of the humerus seems very extreme, as would, the shoulder blade. So I'm guessing it's clavicle. The way he fell, he caught the ball and he was coming down and he outstretched his arm for extra yardage, fell on it and rolled over. So I think it might have stressed the clavicle. But
they would say a clavicle injury. So when I hear shoulder, I think more like,
I'm telling you, the
49ers delt, like back that side of our body.
They are this year. They seem to be less. They seem to be sharing less about these injuries. So I didn't even know they had done imaging or advanced imaging. So.
Stress fracture at the base of the acromion is also listed under. Stress.
That's odd. That would be really odd. So I again, don't know, no clue. He's got something going, some kind of stress fracture. So he's out, obviously it's already been a week from the initial injury because it was not this past Monday, it was Sunday before that. So it's already been a week. This weekend will be 2 weeks. We play Cincinnati this weekend and we have a bye. So by the time he plays again, it'll be 4 weeks after the injury. So I think, will he be ready? Not sure. Maybe it'll probably be another one of those last minute decisions. Trent Williams, ankle injury. But the big thing that came out today was Brock Purdy now has a concussion. He's entered concussion protocol. So,
oh, wow.
He did not
hear that. I thought he was doing. Yeah, I did not hear that. Okay.
Yeah, so apparently he wasn't symptomatic during the game, but there was a couple collisions where I was like, ooh, he got pancaked between 2 defenders, like standing, like he went to throw and both the defenders came and one came from one side, the other came from another side and just literally standing pancaked him. And then another person, they did a great job on Twitter of sharing the picture where he went to do a quarterback sneak and he's on top of the pile and another helmet came up and it was a helmet to helmet and he got jolted pretty good. So it might have just been, he really didn't have one event that triggered the initial onset of symptoms at the time, but apparently post-flight. So once they landed and got back into town, he started to develop concussion symptoms. So.
Wow.
Yeah. So Sam Darnold.
What does that mean for this week? That means he's out. Yeah.
I'm guessing.
I don't know what the protocol is in the NFL.
Well, I mean, of course, it's going to be based on the exam, right, and all of that. But I would bet that he doesn't play this weekend, and Sam Darnold will come off the bench, which is really going to suck because we play the Bengals. But you know what? PJ Walker made me a believer last week against the Browns. We lost, we lost to them. So maybe there's value to someone just stepping up where they don't have film and tape and they can't, see all the things. But So yeah, so we have Cincinnati coming up, and then we have a bye. So that's what's on deck for us. But yeah, all three of us took the L's this weekend, but we weren't alone. Like we talked about, like I alluded to earlier, thought the Lions Ravens game was going to be money, but the Lions got their butts handed to them. I expected
Yeah.
the Raiders, even though, I was like, oh, they should beat the Bears, even though Jimmy Garoppolo was out. Nope, Bears clobbered them. Bills. I'm glad I don't bet. Like, if I were a betting woman, I would be so broke right now. Like,
Me too. I mean,
The Lions were,
I
yeah.
am a betting woman, but like I've never been into the NFL game betting. I used to do like a Survivor League where you would pick one team each week that would win that week, and you could not reuse that team any other week of the season. So it was called a Survivor League.
That's fun.
It is really fun.
I would be out week 1.
The second you're out, you're out. So you have to be really strategic. You don't want to use your, the best team in the NFL on week 1. So that's another one. Anyways, my point is if I was playing that, I think I would have lost very early on this year as well, and every week since. If I
for sure would have lost this week. Like, for sure would have lost this week. I mean, I seriously thought the Bills, it was a shoo-in. I was like, oh, for sure they're going to beat the Patriots.
Right.
Like,
well,
for sure.
Belichick has a thing against Buffalo. There's that blood. And like I said, there was enough other players that used to play at Buffalo that there was a lot of mixed blood that I figured was going to end up coming back at us. I did not expect us to not play the first half, though.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just not a fan of Mac Jones. I'm calling him the Nutcracker these days. Ever since he nutcracked somebody on the other team, I was just like, that's not cool.
He's done a lot of things outside of the NFL as well.
Yeah, so I'm not a fan of that. And then I thought the Browns was going to mull the Colts. Didn't happen. Steelers somehow beat the Rams. I mean, they're sneaky team there. Seahawks over the Cardinals. I figured that one. But here's the other one: Broncos over the Packers.
Right.
Like, what?
Yeah.
So,
well, the Packers are terrible right now. I was looking at the standings actually, because that's something we haven't talked about. Is the standings in each conference, because the first few weeks it's like, well, who cares, right?
Right.
So we're getting a little bit of a bigger picture. And yes, even the Broncos are 2-5, so is Green Bay. But anyways, like it's some of the ones that are.
Wait. So you're saying there's a chance?
I'm saying there's a chance. And I was looking at the upcoming games this week that could make a difference in the standings. Now, first, while we're piling on about how sad we are about this past weekend, my fantasy football first loss, Bucs loss. Bucs knocked out of the top spot in the NFC South. So we are now behind
the
Atlanta.
Falcons. Yeah,
which is insane, because why are the Falcons the top of anything?
I know, because our conference is really bad, and they're 4-3. We just went to 3-3, so we had a bye week already, and they did not, and they beat us. So yeah, man. At least it's any loser's chance in NFC South. So we still have a chance, but Eagles running away with it a little bit in the NFC East. So that's going to be an interesting game because it's Eagles and Commanders Sunday. Commanders are 3-4 in the same conference, but they're a little closer together, right? So Eagles are 6-1, Cowboys 4-2, Commanders 3-4. Then there's the lowly Giants.
But yeah, to your point though,
yeah,
you're right. Like the Cowboys win another game, they're 5-2. I mean, they're right there. So they have a chance. And
yeah, there is a chance.
Yeah.
Bills, I'm sure you know, about second, obviously under Miami. in the
Yes.
AFC East. But again, that's a 5-2 Dolphins, 4-3 Bills, right?
Right.
Then of course you do have the Jets at 3-3, which I don't think I would have predicted that either. So, outside the Patriots, who are the bottom of your barrel, everybody's got a shot at these divisions still. Probably the widest spread AFC
Except
West
for
Chiefs.
the Panthers.
Oh yeah, well the Panthers are like, what are the Panthers? 0-6 are they?
They're
Yeah.
getting picked
They are
apart
0-6.
since
They're
this
part
one's-
of my lackluster division this year, the NFC South.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like they're the carcass that like all the crows and stuff are just picking off of it right now, because they're just
Right.
like they're just getting traded like left and right, and
I know.
it's not even a done deal yet. So there's still trades that can happen all the way up to next Tuesday. So it'll be interesting to see how
What
everything plays
changes.
out. Yeah. I'll tell you what's fascinating is the AFC North. I'm really fascinated by this part because
This is
or
a
this
tight,
division.
This is a
Tight race.
conference.
Tight
And
race.
guess what? You want to hear a little factoid? Each team in the AFC North, Ravens, Steelers, Browns, Bengals, are on a 2-win streak. Every single one.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
How does that happen?
And they're all they're within one game. So that is the conference to watch.
Yeah, 100%.
Who we have playing this weekend? So who are the Ravens playing this weekend, Des?
So coming up this weekend, we have the Ravens are playing the Cardinals in Arizona.
Okay.
I mean, that should be that's
easy
a very win. I'm not even
Yeah.
gonna say easy anymore because last week I got slapped
Right.
in
It
the
should be a
face from this.
doable win.
It's doable. Yes.
Yeah.
It's a winnable game there.
Let's see. We've got the Steelers.
Oh, we have to talk about this tomorrow.
Jags.
Tomorrow night, ladies.
Mhm.
Sherry's Bucs goes against your Bills.
I know.
It's
Miss Beth.
true. It's
So-
true. I do think we need to start drinking in advance.
Okay,
Absolutely.
We're gonna pregame. We're gonna
Yeah.
pregame on here. We'll put it on. I'll send you a link, and I'll promise to send a link like tonight. I almost forgot to send the link, but I will send the link.
Beth, how cold is it up there? Because my team does not do well.
It is not cold. It is not
Okay.
cold. It is summer still in Buffalo
Okay.
this time. I mean, it is. You'll be fine.
Says a girl from Buffalo.
Right.
I mean, like 50s, I think.
So here's
For a
the
night
thing
game?
for this game. Like it's so a couple of things, right? Like the Bucs I think came out great and got a little bit of we're doing awesome. And I don't know what their mentality is looking like now, the last couple weeks. And the Bills have knocked down, a little bit. So this game tomorrow night, you've got injuries on the Bills. We've got Baker Mayfield, both not at 100% and also not, I don't know, mentally maybe 100%. So we've got a lot going on both sides. And
I was
both
gonna
of
say I
us-
can't say I can't confidently say you're going down because I can't even trash
I
talk because
know,
I'm like
right?
I don't really know what's going on.
I know well, you're 4-3,
But I will
and
tell
I'm
you
3-3,
the temperature is
so-
like 60 degrees. I just double checked. It's like 60
Okay.
degrees. It's warmer than Atlanta
Wow.
Okay.
in Buffalo right now.
All right.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
We can save that climate change for another conversation.
So what you so while we were just talking about the conference that had all the win 2 streaks, my Bucs being on a lose 2 streak and Bills a lose 1. So at least you're only a lose 1. We're in I don't know. You know what? I'm done making predictions. I feel like it.
But the last game that we won wasn't pretty. That wasn't. We
and
didn't
to
mean
be
it.
honest, we're doing a lot better away than we are at home.
I don't know what to
I
say
do
about
joke
that.
sometimes that when I go, we always lose. So I don't know.
so it's your job to stay away from the games.
But I stayed away this Sunday. But my parents went. Could be them. Could be them because we're doing not so good at the home games.
It's always our parents' fault.
There you go. I like it.
Always blame the parents.
By the way, did you guys see this meme on NFL memes. It was so accurate. Beth, I think you shared it. It was
Yes.
so freaky accurate. I can't. So basically, Sherry, it's someone with a lot of time on their hands decided to take the headshot of each head coach in the NFL and pretty much rebrand them for what job they would do if they weren't an NFL coach.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to throw a couple out there. So let's look at the Vikings head coach, 2021 Boulder Triathlon runner-up, wears shoe ties. Oh my gosh. Okay. Miami Dolphins, Mike McDaniel, VP of product development at crypto.com.
Oh, love that. I love that. I love that.
Belichick, defense attorney, secret BDSM club owner.
Oh my God. Stop it. What's Andy Reid?
Oh, his is great. Wait, I got to do Robert Saleh because he's my favorite coach. Okay, Saleh is kickboxing instructor. Is totally just friends with your wife. Andy Reid. Here we go.
I was gonna say, never. Just tell me what it says.
Driver's ed instructor, forklift certified.
I was gonna say plumber.
It's all in the same. It's all right there.
Oh my gosh, Sean. He's Denver's coach now. It was Sean
Payton.
Sean Payton got a DUI at daughter's sorority's parents' weekend. This one's one of my. Okay, so obviously my coach, Kyle Shanahan, Dodge Challenger driver dates a bottle girl. But here's Sean McVay. This one's the best one, and if you see the picture, it just nails it. Male nurse who talks way too much about CrossFit. Oh my God, you can't make this up. Oh my gosh, they put.
Well, I spit out my drink because Sean McDermott was, what was it? Cyclist or owns a bike shop, which, if you knew, Atlanta's a big biking town, right? Like there's cyclists everywhere, and they all look like they're all bald. They all look exactly like him. And I know a guy who builds bikes who looks like Sean McDermott. I have a friend who races bikes who looks like Sean McDermott. That's
why I said it's eerily so. It's so accurate. It says co-owns a bike rental shop with his wife in Fairfield, Connecticut.
Oh my gosh. What does it say about Todd Bowles?
So Todd Bowles, let me get to that one. Zion Williamson's father. But wait, there's more. Mike Tomlin, neurologist on House. Here's the worst one. The worst one is poor John Harbaugh.
Oh,
poor John Harbaugh. Steals signals as head coach, as head football coach at Michigan. That's the worst. It's the worst. The other one was, gosh, there's so many good ones. Head coach of the Giants. What's his name? What is his name? You guys know who it is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Waffle House cook.
They're so good. They're all so good. If you haven't seen it, Sherry, we need
to picture it.
Put the link.
I'm going to send
the link
in this. Please send this.
Because it is so funny.
So funny and so freakishly accurate. So, all right. So now we're going to go to Rate That Drip. So we're going to go into our new segment that I love, where we're going to take everybody, like some NFL players, their pregame outfits, and we are going to see what we think about them. So stand by while I get these going. So, all right, here we go. Number one. Let me share my screen. This is DJ Moore. And
My guy.
present. Share screen. Uh-oh, I have too many tabs open. Let's see if it's this one. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Hold on, it's not now it's not showing my image. All right, let's see if it does it now. Eventually, folks, we are going to have everything organized. New tab.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Window. There it is. Boom, shakalaka. Here we go. All right, can you see it?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
With the frame still. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Oh.
We are all the denim, aren't we?
We are all denim.
All I can think about is Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake when they dressed in all the denim together.
Oh my God, good call.
Yeah, I'm a
All right, you're not feeling it. What are you rating it?
I'm not feeling it.
All right, DJ. So it's a
and he's my guy too. He got me like 49 freaking points the other week, and I'm still going 2.
Ooh, that's real low.
Yeah,
you were serious about that.
I'm not liking it.
Oh, Beth, what do you got?
I mean, I can't go as low as a 2. 4. I'll give him a 4.
This one
It's not giving me anything.
It's basic.
To write home about. Yeah,
it's basic.
He's got too much money to look that casual.
All right, here's our next one. This is Charles Aminahu.
Okay, I like it.
Ooh, I like him. And does he have that? Yeah. Is that a Louis Vuitton bag he's carrying as well?
Yeah, I wonder if there's a poodle in there.
That would make it a 10 for me.
Why do big men always carry little dogs? I don't. It's terrible.
So I know for those of you that are listening and can't see this, Charles Aminahu is in all black. It looks like black cargo pants and a red jacket that is absolutely amazing.
It's giving me Michael Jackson vibes.
Yeah, very much is Michael NJ vibes.
Yeah.
Like it. I'm going to give this like a 9. 8. Let's say 8 because it's not like Vogue Paris, but it's definitely a good drip. I like this.
All right.
I'm going to go 7, but I do like his chain.
I do like the chain.
I'm
not feeling the bag.
For that chain.
Definitely not feeling the bag.
I mean, how else are you going to carry your things?
Yeah. I'm going to go 8 also. 8
okay.
also.
All right.
How are you going to carry the doggy?
Well, I don't know if there's one in there. Like
I know. I was just really hoping so.
All right. There he is. CMC, Christian McCaffrey, all black. This is like Grease vibes. I got chills.
Yeah, but it's like,
but no white t-shirt. So he's got like black jeans, a black hoodie, and then this black leather jacket and black shoes.
Black dress shoes.
It's like he's going to like a really upscale funeral, which probably is.
No, he's got a hoodie on.
Right. I think it's hard to tell because we've got a hoodie, dress shoes,
jacket, a beanie,
and a leather jacket, and a beanie.
I'm going to say 7 because you know what? He should know better than wearing all black. It's like an omen, and he just, we're going to say that messed up our game. So
right. Okay.
And or he couldn't figure out if he was supposed to be dressed up or lounging on the couch eating potato chips.
That's me most days too, though, but I can't really judge that. All right, what are you giving it?
6.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a 6. Yeah.
All right, well, wait so this is like casual week. All these pictures are kind of casual.
Yeah, they're all very.
Boom! We got to do Travis Kelce because we're going to talk about TayVis here in a second.
And I know the matching outfit that went with that outfit.
Yeah,
I saw that photo. He's gonna win just because.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm gonna go 9 because he doesn't match. It's a terrible shirt.
He's like the.
And he has probably like. I feel like there's probably mermaids. Those little spots are probably like mermaids or something. On his
know what? This is like Raggedy Andy vibes.
Yeah, it is. Yes.
And
it
with
is.
the bowling shoes.
Yeah, and those shoes, dude, were like $1,500.
They're still bowling shoes.
I saw that somewhere. I'm like, $1,500 for those? They look like they've
Wow.
been pre-worn. I don't know. I don't
Wow.
get that look. All right, what are we giving
Mm.
it? I seriously can't. I'm like 3. Can't do it.
No, he's
4.
winning mine right now. Everybody's so basic that he just, no, he's an 8.
All right.
Just-
Wow. Go Beth.
Yeah, he's like definitely giving off those like.
I'm in love vibe. There's no wrong with that.
I
It's
was thinking like
it's
suburban
red.
husband vibe.
Like her signature lipstick.
Oh.
So again, for those of you that can't see this, he's got some kind of like khaki pants on with some little, probably some little like Beth said, little mermaids, but they're like
it's little
little
fruits
dots
or
everywhere.
something. It's probably like cherries.
Yeah,
Or flamingos or
an
Yeah.
apple.
Yeah,
apples.
exactly.
And he's
Whales.
got
Maybe they're
this-
whales. What is that brand? That has the
Chubbies?
whales.
Oh, Chubbies? I don't think that's whales. I don't know.
No,
I know
the
what you're
wine.
saying.
It's like wine something. Wine vineyard.
Oh, vineyard. Yes.
yeah,
Vineyard vines.
something like that. That's what I'm
Vineyard
thinking.
vines. Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
there
the
you go.
shirt is it's like a red
A whole lot of
and
plaid.
taupe, but different patterns of plaid of red and taupe. It's a lot of red and taupe.
It's a little
And then-
short for me. I don't like the length.
Yeah. That's
He's
Beth's
tall.
look though.
He's
Beth's
tall.
feeling it. Beth,
I mean,
I
look,
know what I'm
he's
getting Dana
confident.
for Christmas.
Yeah.
It's all yuppie drinking a craft beer with his beard.
I think it's an energy drink he's holding, but all right, Beth or Sherry, what you got? What are you giving him?
I don't know. 4.
All right. All right. So the winner is for Beth, it's Travis Kelce. For myself, it's Charles Omenihu. And for Sherry,
Same.
Omenihu or
Mm-hmm.
yeah. All right. That's our Rate the Drip segment.
Oh my God. Now that you came back to our faces, I see myself like just staring on top of the screen.
You're like,
Whoa!
ooh. How
Yeah,
close
watch-
can we get to the?
Watch the playback. It'll be fun. Okay. So I was going to say last time that I saw a segment that I guess Erin Andrews has been all over talk shows, like all over. They can't get enough of her because she was responsible for setting up Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. And I will say, I didn't know that this was true. I had heard that he made her like a bracelet that had his number on it. But he legit did that.
Yeah.
That's super
That's what
cute.
I'm saying. It's like, it's just really cute.
It's really, it is.
It's
really
like
cute.
silly cute.
It's
Yeah.
adorable. I love it.
It's cute. I'll
I
finally admit it. It's cute. I just don't want to watch it all over TV, like when I'm trying to zone in.
I think that all the NFL is over it as well, but they can't stop doing it because women watch too many women watch football, and they have to support the other half.
Yeah.
But it's also like I saw somebody say they're like they showed her a total of like 60 seconds, in the game. So I also think that people make such a big deal of it. Like it's not like I don't feel like it's.
You want to know what it is? It was the celebration dance.
The
Yes. It's that.
Yeah. I get
All
you.
right.
That's Brittany Mahomes.
You know what? We're gonna reenact that. Whoever I'm with the next time watching a game, we're doing it. We might even do it tomorrow night when we do our pregame.
We do our pregame.
We're gonna come up with
Oh,
like
boy.
snaps and twists and boom boom.
A
Whatever.
virtual pregame.
Our virtual pregame.
party
That's right.
dance. I like it.
Virtual pregame. There's something else I was going to say about that, but I digressed. All right, so let's look ahead and we'll wrap this baby up. Week 8. Who we got for Bucs Bills? I guess I'm going to have to be the tiebreaker.
You're gonna have to be the tiebreaker. You know
Yeah.
where we're going.
All right, so Sherry clearly is going to be cheering for her Bucs. Beth is clearly going to be cheering for her Bills. I'm gonna go Bills because it's in Buffalo.
It is
It's
in
in
Buffalo.
Nothing
And
like a
they
bunch
are
of Pirates.
favored. So
Yep.
it's not like that's
Are they favored?
Yeah.
That's shocking that they're favored at this point.
I think by 3. Yeah.
I think it's going to be a good game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, so
I'm
tomorrow,
looking forward to it. On a
if we're-
Thursday night game, like it can focus on a Thursday night game.
okay, so what
Yeah.
time
I
are we hopping
know.
on? Are we hopping on at like 7:30 or 7:45?
Let me look
Don't
at my
matter, girl.
calendar.
Yeah. Let's
All
touch
right.
base tomorrow.
We'll hop on because what I want to do then is we'll
shot.
preview the games for this weekend. I'm going to create like cards for us, virtual cards that will have all the games that we can circle who we think's going to win. And then everybody
right.
will know who's picking what. We'll see.
I have car duty, so 7:45
Okay.
is better for
7:45.
me.
Sherry, maybe I'll actually come over your house or you come over here or something like we did last time. But oh my gosh, there's something else. By the way, I need an update. How's my nephew doing playing football?
He's got a game tomorrow. He did okay last week. They lost. If they win this week, they go to playoffs. If they lose, they're done for the season. But they just did. If we get the pictures to come through, I will show them next week. Or whenever they do come through. They did their football pictures in their new white jerseys, and they look all spiffy and fancy.
Oh, the big old helmet on his little body. So cute. And how's gymnastics?
Good. This upcoming weekend is the first weekend that we do not have a competition.
All right.
Which is fabulous. There's lots of other things going on, but there's no gymnastics competition.
Yeah.
So, and then the following weekend, we're going to be in Nashville for a competition.
All right. Well, at least you won't have to watch football on a tiny little phone screen this weekend. For sure. Oh, and Sherry,
Correct.
Dude, you got a tattoo with your daughter. What?
I did.
Like
What?
share and oh my gosh.
Oh,
okay.
I love it. That's my dream come true.
But wait, you got to hear this, Beth. Share, because I read your post, but I want you to tell people because this gave me like the chills.
You mean what Sam said, or
yes,
the reason we? So well,
all
Sam,
of it.
My daughter just turned 17. She's been dying for a tattoo. Wasn't sure the husband was going to approve it, but she was adamant she wanted a matching mother-daughter tattoo. And she came up with the entire idea, entire design. She wanted us to write. So my tattoo is in her handwriting, I love you, as the stem of the flower, and hers is in my handwriting. And we actually chose a cosmic orange poppy. Let me see if I can do this a little bit. You can see the little.
I love it.
I can't do this very well, but anyways, so yes, we went and got tattoos together, and then she made this like TikTok montage where it's like got one line on each thing, and the first thing says it's like a picture of her, and it's like a line that says don't get a tattoo, and the next slide is like you'll regret it, and then the next slide is but now every time someone asks me about it, I get to talk about you. And like ended this montage with like her and I getting tattoos together. I know, right? So I'm like I was gonna tell this girl no for this tattoo. I mean, I'm tattooed.
Right? Check and done. Oh, that's amazing.
And it's been so cute watching them over the years. Like it's so cool to. Oh, she's such a girl.
Mom goals.
Love this girl.
Mom goals,
yeah.
Right.
And they've just been it's been a blessing to watch you guys. So that warmed my heart. And I just wanted everybody to know about that story because I just think it's, I'm now like looking at my kids like, what tat we
Why didn't you come up with this?
Oh, not that. No.
I know, not the tattoo part. Not the tattoo part.
I would not have thought. No, I just eat any of it. Like I just didn't even because I thought it was sweet because you did something with your mom, your dad, and your sister, right? Was it all of you or was it just the girls? It was all of you, right?
Yep, the 4 of us. Yeah.
And I thought then that was really cool that you guys did a family tattoo. I didn't know such thing. I would have never thought about it. And
the 4 of us have our last name ends with my sister and I. So I always get it wrong in the angle where I'm going here with my arm.
Keep coming the other way. There you go. Very nice.
But our last name ends with my sister and I, so we did an infinity B for our maiden names. So yeah, all of my tattoos, my 3 of them, all have very strong meanings. But I didn't get my first till I was 40, so I guess I'm just racking them up now, you know.
I'm telling you, I hit 40 and I got like 4. And you can ask Desi. The one is very large. Like, it was done in 3 sessions. Like, it is not a small tattoo.
I love it.
Because you reach a point, and that's what I said. I said I reached a point where I said I did all the things y'all wanted me to do. I got my degree. I had a family. I got a job. We're all blah, blah, blah. I've checked all the boxes. Now let me be me.
And
Amen.
yes, absolutely. And that's, for me, the reason we let my husband was like, okay, so she really wants to get this meaningful tattoo with you, and we let her do it now, or 1 year from today, she could do whatever the hell she wants on her own.
And that tattoo won't be quite as nice.
So
it'll have a very different meaning.
Yeah, that was kind of the deciding factor there.
Yeah. Unlike my kid who goes and gets like a prison tat in high school, like a friend put it on him and he's like, oh, that'll come off in a couple days. Yeah. 3 months later, I'm like, bro, that's not coming off. Like, and it's a heart. And homeboy was like, it gets better. It was like for this girlfriend who was like a train wreck. And so then after like that whole thing dissolved, he was like, well, I'll just put your name in it. I'll just like put mom inside the heart. And I was like, definitely don't do that. And we will get that removed. So tell Brian that story. And I'm sure he'll
got it. Love it.
All right, ladies, always so fun chatting with you. We got a big week ahead. Well, actually, we got a big day tomorrow. I'm really excited. We'll be doing this again, chatting about the big game tomorrow. We'll do some pre-gaming. I will have a beverage in hand. I will drink virtually or in person with Sherry and virtually with you, Beth. We're going to have fun. We're going to have a lot of fun before this Bucs Bills game tomorrow night. So, all right, guys, have a good night. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you next week. Happy football.
Bye, guys. Talk to you
Bye.
tomorrow.